Super Dragon Ball Heroes Mission number 5 has finally been revealed, showcasing some really interesting footage on a brand new Gogeta and Janembas depiction, alongside, as you guys can see now, a little sneak peek of what's going to be coming in the Tournament of Power and pertains to 3 specific characters. And right now, guys, we're about to go on ahead and dive right into this to showcase more or less as to what's going to be happening in this trailer. If you guys want to go on ahead and watch the full trailer will be located down in the description below. You guys can go on ahead and check that out. Before we begin, again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys, and turn on notifications for the channel. That way you guys are always up to date whenever I post a video on this channel for news, information, and or updates. So without wasting any more time, let's go on ahead and dive into the trailer and break it down. So obviously enough, we have the Tournament of Power stage in the World of Void, and let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit here. So we're zooming in, and as you guys can see, we have 3 specific characters on the battlefield. We have Jiren, Frieza, and Goku. I wonder what's gonna happen here. So let's go ahead and just fast forward here. Alright, so this victory mission, I think, is gonna be foreshadowing something to come. So obviously there he is, our boy Jiren, standing there with his arms crossed, and oddly enough, on the other side, we have Goku and Frieza. Yo, what does this tell you? I mean, I think in a situation like this, I'm sorry to say, Frieza would definitely betray Goku, but look at this, Goku and Frieza looking at Jiren. Oh boy. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look here. So we have Frieza and Goku, and in a matter of a couple of seconds, it looks like Frieza is going to go on ahead and charge straight towards Jiren's direction. And look at this, Jiren not wasting any time in having to unleash a blast upon Frieza. He shoots the blast, and let's see here. Damn. Alright, so Frieza looks like he just takes the blast head on. So comment down below if this were to happen, if by some mere coincidence this is foreshadowing Goku and Frieza versus Jiren, even though Dragon Ball Heroes has no direct correlation with what's going to be happening in the Tournament of Power. Let's say for what if situations, what if this was actually the case? What if Frieza and Goku were to encounter Jiren and they were to actually battle? Comment down below, do you guys think this bald alien would defeat them, or is there a chance that these two can actually have some sort of way of winning? So Frieza takes the blast head on, and as you guys can see, Jiren is just lying in wait. And then finally we have Goku. So that would this would be such a good overall, you know, teamwork kind of style, because we have Frieza who jumps in there, and Frieza obviously takes the blast, and then out of the smoke Goku appears, and once Goku appears, it looks like him and Jiren are going to be throwing down. So we already know, based on overall, you know, spoilers and based on hype, that these two are going to be throwing down at some given point. So this is pretty cool. This is within the mission as well, so I'm just very curious as to how strong Jiren is, especially if he battles Goku and Frieza at the same time. So let's go ahead and dive into the overall victory mission here. So we have this guy. So I don't know who this guy is. If anyone can actually point it out, he looks pretty cool. I love the potaras that are around his armband. He looks like one of those dudes from, like, you know, I would say like Sons of Anarchy or something. Like, he looks pretty cool. I mean, the whole Gohan kind of hairstyle, Super Saiyan White kind of look, it's pretty solid. And of course, we have Xeno Vegeta and Xeno Goku, who are prominently getting beat down by this guy. So all the way in the background, I don't know if you guys can see here, we see right over here, if you pause it, there's Janembas in the background, and Janembas looks to be beaten down. So what's going on? Let's go ahead and find out. So we see Goku and Vegeta, and we see the other little fellow that's joining you alongside these missions. So this guy, he has some really cool Potara earrings. I mean, I have to say, he has like some really cool eye features as well, like the whole like red iris and like the red eye, like the red underlining and stuff. It looks pretty cool. So he puts on the rape face, and as you guys can see, he has a pretty cool scythe or a sickle. Let's see, and it also looks like we're in hell. So we're back in hell, actually, which is pretty ironic. So he shoots down this giant rainbow-like attack, in which catches everyone off guard. And as we further our way through this, oh, there he is. Okay, so there is our boy Janembas. So obviously enough, this is corrupted Janembas. And mind you, this is only in Dragon Ball Heroes are you gonna find something like this. So just bear in mind, if anyone out there, you know, has Dragon Ball Heroes or is looking to get into Dragon Ball Heroes, look it up, because it's stuff like this that correlates and gives it a very good name, in my opinion. I mean, Dragon Ball Heroes to me is like a giant what if. So Janembas gets up, he's starting to walk towards them. Our boy is hurt, he's in pain. Oh shit. Alright, so it looks like Janembas is absorbing energy within his body, and it looks like it's going within like that hole that's in his chest. Obviously enough, he's being controlled, and obviously if you guys have been paying attention to Dragon Ball Heroes content, you would know that these characters are primarily being controlled by outside beings. So nonetheless, we see Janemba absorb all this energy, and then out of the blue we see a transformation. So before I get into this transformation, I want to ask you guys, do you guys think that Dragon Ball Heroes ought to be adapted in mainstream Dragon Ball games, such as Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 perhaps, if it does come out, or Dragon Ball Fighters, and having what-if characters? Because this is, even though this has nothing to do with the main continuity of Dragon Ball, it's still pretty awesome to see stuff like this. So there he is, his eyes are glowing, look at this. There is the new form of Janemba. What in the hell is this? As you guys can see, his sword looks beast. His overall body structure is different. He has 3 horns on his head. He has spikes coming out of his body. Why can't we get villains like this in Super? Look how different he is. Just look at his overall stance. Look at the way he looks in terms of appearance. He looks absolutely amazing. So I want to go ahead and just zoom in here for a little bit. Look at the size of his sword. I really wish that at some given point we were to get diversity like this, because he looks so different in comparison to the bland designs that we have in Super. So he jumps up in the sky, and it looks like he's charging this dude. So I don't know if you guys can tell from this standpoint, the horns on his head, it looks like bull horns. Like look at that, it's crazy the way it looks. So he begins to attack this dude, and bam, he finally strikes his sickle there with his sword. And look at Janemba's sword, dude. I mean, he has like orbs coming out of it, spikes. It's just incredible. So if anybody can go in ahead and let me know the name of the person that Janemba's fighting, that'd be awesome. But I mean, overall, like, how strong do you guys think Janemba would be if he were to have this kind of a form? So there we go. He breaks through, and this guy just gets kicked right in the nuts. Look at Janemba, man. He looks so great. He really, really does. I mean, I just really hope that one day we were to get more stuff like this. So our heroes are shocked out of their minds. Goku looks like he just saw Jesus Christ himself, and it looks like there's no way out. Oh, look at that. There's the rape face. That's the face of a of a child whose mother is proud to have raised them. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and see here. So as you guys can see, based on his design, he looks like a legitimate demon. He looks like a demon. I'm curious as to how strong he is, but as you guys can see, that's his side right there. His tail is coming out of his back. Look at that. His tail is coming out of his back, dude. Like that's freaking sick. So we're gonna zoom on in. This guy tries to be a hero, gets obliterated. As you guys can see, the 3rd horn on his head gets obliterated, gets one kicked in the face, and Goku and Vegeta are obviously, look at Vegeta's face. Vegeta looks like he just hit some really hardcore acid, and he's like, "What are you talking about, Kakarot? I don't want any more Namekian grass." And Goku's like, "But Vegeta, we need more Namekian grass." So this is they're contemplating fusion, obviously enough. The irony in that, right? So they're talking about fusion, and lo and behold, Vegeta says no. And as we move on forward, look at them. Oh my god, is that Toriyama coming after us? No, bitch, it's me. So we see, damn, he looks so badass. So Janemba's chasing after him. And then at long last, now mind you, how cool would this be in Dragon Ball Super? I mean, come on, man. Anybody with a brain can tell you that they would love to see this in Dragon Ball Super, because I mean, this is essentially the only fan service we haven't gotten. So the fusion technique, Goku and Vegeta, they begin to fuse, and as you guys can see right there, they click on, and the birth of Gogeta is here. So this is the new look of Gogeta. So comment down below, what are your overall thoughts on his shirt? What are your overall thoughts on the way he looks? I think he looks pretty good. I mean, the shirt, you know, goes back to this, as you guys can see right over here, obviously making up of Goku's shirt and Vegeta's. So they had to you know, embed that. I just think that they could have done something a little bit more different with like his look, perhaps maybe with his pants or whatever. But as you guys can see, different feet, different pants, different shirt, and but the same old classic Memories jacket that he has going on there. So as you guys can see, the birth of Xeno Gogeta is finally here. So at long last, we're gonna go ahead and skip forward here. Janemba charges right for him. So pretty much what I'm guessing here is that this is going to be like a one-shot deal. It's like Janemba charges at him, and Gogeta wrecks him as he did in the first film. So there he goes. They charge right at each other, and then finally Dragon Ball Heroes. So that is the overall trailer, guys, for Dragon Ball Heroes. I think it looks pretty good. And again, I mean, having to look at everything that Dragon Ball Heroes represents, it's still a pretty cool thing. But I want to go back to here. I want to go back to the overall Tournament of Power and seeing this, dude. I mean, as you guys can see, the final 3. So even though I don't think this is going to happen, what are your overall thoughts on Jiren having to fight against Frieza and Son Goku, if this is possible? Because I don't reckon that Dragon Ball Heroes has ever showed us any sort of Tournament of Power like setting. It's shown us other things before. If you guys remember last year, Dragon Ball Heroes showcased Goku Black versus Goku, and then after showcased Goku versus Merge Zamasu, and that was a foreshadowing. And then guess what happened? Many months later, it happened. We saw Goku Black fight Goku, or instead Goku fights Zamasu, because I think that was a few weeks behind, and it happened. So is this foreshadowing Jiren versus Frieza and Goku? If this does happen, guys, come back to this video and just let me know, but like, yo, you were right, because I firmly believe that at some given point, this may actually be a thing. So as you guys can already see, Frieza takes the blast, and finally Son Goku makes the attack. So what are your overall thoughts on this scene? What are your overall thoughts on Janembas' new form, as you guys can see him? What are your thoughts on his appearance? How strong do you think he is? Comment down below, let me know, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys want to go ahead and watch the trailer yourselves, the trailer will be located down in the description below. You guys can go on ahead and check it out. Get yourselves into Dragon Ball Heroes, because Dragon Ball Heroes is very, very awesome in my opinion. And I think that overall, from like a setting standpoint, it just looks to be very awesome in terms of what it's doing in terms of like story and stuff. Bunch of what if characters, time being broken, you know, like newly reformed characters, Xeno characters and stuff. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Thank you all for watching. As always, tune back in for more. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome news, information, and updates, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, guys. Peace.